I'm Chris Allen of Chris Allen Coaching, here with your career tip of the week. And this week I want to start off with, what are you afraid of?
I'll tell you what I'm afraid of. I am literally terrified of heights. Being up high, looking down on an airplane when you hit that turbulence, I am about the worst passenger. One time on a business trip, I reached over and grabbed my boss at the time. I grabbed her hand, but I literally thought we were dying. So it was an awkward moment later that we both laughed about. But what do you do? You're terrified. So when my brother told me that he wanted to go skydiving for his birthday, I was like, nope, not gonna happen. But slowly over the course of time, he got his wife to go, he got my wife to go, and the three of them wore me down and ridiculed me until I finally said, okay, happy birthday, we're gonna go skydiving. Now, I was really a mess inside, but I had a colleague tell me at work that as soon as you step off the plane, all that fear melts away, because really, you can't do anything else about it. That made me feel better, made me feel more confident until the day of came. But luckily, storms rolled in, and so they called us and said we weren't going to be able to go skydiving. But then, just my luck, by noon, the storms roll out and it's a beautiful day. So we end up going skydiving in the afternoon. Now I know myself, so I told everybody, I have to go first. I have to jump out of the airplane, because if I watch you jump out of the airplane, there is no way I'm jumping out of that airplane. So I was feeling good. I was feeling confident, like I got this, I can do this, until we got on the plane. Now the plane ride up was horrible. It was bouncing up and down and shaking and turbulent. I was terrified just of the plane ride getting up high. So then we get to the desired height and they have you stand in the doorway and put your foot down on the wheel. And there I'm looking down at what I think is my certain doom. And I'm just about to yell back to the guy, I don't think I can do this. And he says, let's go. And he pushes us out the door. And then all of the fear just melted away. And it was like time slowed down. And I was able to look around and look at the clouds and look at the view. And I even remember thinking, man, I wish I'd have worn my Superman t-shirt. So everything felt amazing until the chute actually opened, and then everything slowed down again, and I had time to think like, wow, I'm up really high. The guy even asked me to steer the chute, and I was paralyzed with fear. All I could do is have us go in a straight line, so thankfully the guy behind me was able to steer the chute and take us to the ground. Once I hit the ground, I felt like $1,000,000. I had accomplished one of my greatest fears. And that's when I realized in hindsight that most of our fears are imagined. They're not things that have actually happened to us. They're things that we've read about or that we've imagined, but they've never actually happened to us. The odds of dying while skydiving is actually 0.0007%. There's about exactly as many skydiving deaths per year as there is deaths by lightning and deaths by getting hit by a champagne cork. Now the reality is, fear is just a doorway. Now there's two options. You could either stand in it paralyzed by fear, or you can take action and walk through that doorway. And only one of those options is going to make you a stronger person on the other side.
I'm Chris Allen of Chris Allen Coaching. Add me on LinkedIn, check out my website. I'd love to hear more about your specific situation.